but I do have to say that I do not endorse or condone the use of any substance, legal or otherwise. I am not a medical professional. I am not a professional of any sort. I'm just a guy creating videos for informational and educational purposes only. I'm not responsible for anything that anyone does using this information. Talk to your doctor before you do anything like this. Well, everybody, here we are on day 26. I've got a marker. Let's get to marking. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be super awesome. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be wonderful. And if I say it enough times, I'll believe it. I'm finding over the course of my editing of these videos in this series, there's a lot of lessons that are coming up. I'm learning a lot as time goes on, but I'm finding the lessons tend to repeat. And so I think that means that I'm not learning as much as I need to learn, or I'm not learning the lessons I do need to learn from these things. As I'm editing them, I see that the same messages come up over and over and over. Basically, it's just a repeat of, it doesn't matter what happens, only what you do with it. That's true for almost everything in life, it seems. And so for myself, dealing with a lot of things like not sure where to go in life, not sure what path to follow, not sure what's right and wrong, not sure what truth is, and so on and so forth. Like, it doesn't matter what you do, what you say, what people do, what people say, the things that happen in your life, the events that take place, none of that matters. None of it has any meaning until you give it a meaning. I find I'm giving meaning to the wrong things in my life. I'm giving meaning and importance to the fact that I don't know these things, the fact that I don't know which way to go and what thing to follow and what path to take. The fact that I don't know these things bothers me, and it becomes the most prevalent thing in my life because I focus on how can I fix that, how can I make that better. It's just a matter of doing the things that are important to you, that make you the most excited and happy to do above everything else, and doing that as best you can until the end, until you can't do it anymore. And it doesn't matter what happens with it, as long as you're doing the things that make you the most excited and happy, you're living your true purpose in life anyway. So, but myself and I'm sure millions and millions of other people on this planet do the same thing. They focus on the problems, the issues, the calamities, everything like that, and focus on the wrong parts of it. I'm guilty for it myself. Like, when bad things happen, I sit and I ruminate, I focus and I study the problems and why did the problem happen, what caused the problem, how can I fix the problem. It's always the problem, when it's not supposed to be that way. Sure, things are going to crop up in life that you don't prefer, but they're always there to show you the things that you do prefer. And so I think today is going to be a day of trying to remember that. Maybe I'll print out a caption with it on there and hang it up all over the house so I see it every day. Maybe I'll change the wallpaper on my phone so I can see it every time I look at it. But that's the lesson I have to remember, it seems. That's the one that seems to be cropping up the most in life. Today I'm doing things that I enjoy. I'm going to be editing videos. I've already got a couple of videos from this series ready to go. They're ready to be uploaded, so I've got a couple of days to do the things I want to do. And that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to edit things I want to edit. I'm going to play games I want to play, I'm going to record what I want to record, and I'm going to do the things I want today. And I might eat chips and salsa for breakfast. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to eat chips and salsa because I can and because I want to. And so, yeah. I've also started drinking some more tea. After I stopped drinking coffee, I started drinking tea. And then I stopped for a while, but I'm back to it now. I'm enjoying it. I think this is an amaretto flavored tea. It's really good. Oh, pinky up. I've been doing a lot of things I want to do, and I'm going to continue doing that today, so hopefully I can get a bunch of stuff done today, because there's a lot of ideas in my head that I'm trying to get out right now. It's really hard to obviously focus on 18 different things, so I'm trying to take it one at a time, but at the same time it's like everything's like, oh, there's a hole there, he's letting stuff out, let go, go, and so everything's trying to get out at the same time. I know it's a weird way of looking at it, but that's how I see it. Basically, as soon as I let one thing out, everything tries to jam through that at the same spot. So, but I'm going to do the things I want to do today. I'm editing a video right now that I'm hoping to get out soon. But today I'm going to take it easy and do a lot of things I want to do, starting with some chips and salsa. And we'll see how the day goes. So we'll see you back here in probably about 12 hours or so. Stay tuned. It's the end of day 26. I got a lot of stuff done today, actually. I edited another video and a half of this series, and I've fully edited a video of another thing I'm trying to get out soon, so stay tuned for that. Although I'm not too sure how soon it will be. I really enjoy making YouTube content, whether it be this series or gaming stuff I've done before in the past or whatever it may be. I'm really enjoying it. As I'm creating content, I look at the things I've learned over the years, The whole idea of doing what I love, like doing what I find exciting to the best of my ability with no intention of how it turns out. I find that to be a really hard lesson to learn. Even though it's really simple to understand, like just to do the thing you find the most excitement in, and do it as much and as best as you can, and to do it with no intention on how it's supposed to turn out or come out or whatever the case may be. That last part is the hardest part for me. I can do the things that I love to do, and I can do them with every ounce of everything that I have, but I expect things too much. I'm expecting results, and a lot of times it's immediate results that I expect, and if I don't see them within a certain time, it's like, oh, what's a failure? I gotta let it go and move on to something else. Understanding what I do understand about life according to the different things I've learned about over the years. The whole idea of doing things with no insistence on the outcome of the thing that I'm doing that brings me the most excitement. The whole thought of that is like, if I do something and it doesn't work, that's a failure, and I feel bad about that, and it's hard to... I'm finding it difficult to shift that belief from the idea of there being failures to the idea of there being learning curves or stepping stones to move on to other spots in life. There's never any failure. It's only a failure if you label it that way. And even though these videos aren't getting the views and the likes and everything else I'm expecting them to, or I'm wanting them to, I still enjoy the process of recording them and editing them and posting them as well. And I know that I'm making them because they're making me happy to do that. And so that's the main thing. That's why I do it. And I have to focus on that. And stay focused on that idea. Like, I'm doing it because I like to do it, not that I'm doing it for any specific reason other than I like to do it. This creates happiness for me and excitement for me, knowing that I have content I get to edit and work on and record and so on. And so it's hard for me to set aside the idea of YouTube and move on to something different, but at the same time, because my videos aren't performing, it's really easy for me to let go of it and move on to something else, if that makes any sense. And it's something I really have to learn to pay attention to in my life, to understand, not so much figure out, but to understand. Yeah, like to understand why it's there, to understand what it's there trying to teach me, because everything is a teaching moment, whether we like to think so or not. And that's something I really struggle with, because if I'm not performing as well as I think I should be, then I don't feel like I'm performing as my best self. But because I'm doing these things and following my passion and doing the things that make me excited, it means I am being my best self. It's confusing, I know. And it's something that I seem to not fully comprehend yet, but I'm working on it and I'm getting better at it, so it's just going to take some time. So I might need to take some time and investigate why. Why do I hold on to this belief? What does it serve me to hold on to the belief of needing things to perform exactly how I want them to? And if I can find that answer, then it might be easy enough just to let it go and be happy with everything that I'm doing anyway, even though I am pretty happy with it. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I think it's the end of the day. I'm just tired and expressing everything all at one time. But this microdosing experience has been a lot of fun. Sometimes a struggle, but it's been great, and I really, really am so grateful for this chance to do this. But I do have to say, I do not endorse or condone the use of anything. But I do have to say that I do not endorse or condone the use of any substance, legal or otherwise. I am not a medical professional. I am not a professional of any sort. I'm just a guy creating videos for informational and educational purposes only. I am not responsible for anything that anyone does using this information. Talk to your doctor before you do anything like this. I'm gonna go relax and get to bed. Haven't been sleeping well the past couple nights, and so I might turn in a bit early. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope that you're enjoying this series as much as I am. And if you really like it and you want to see more, well, first thing you gotta do is hit that big thumbs up like button. It lets me know that you like it, but it also helps push the videos out to other people so they can see it too. But if you really want to see more and follow along, hit subscribe and the bell. That way you get notified of all the new stuff when it comes out and you stay up to date. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'm off to relax, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao for now. Hello everyone, we are on to day 27. I've got a marker. Let's put it on the board. I'm gonna have to make this one quick. My dog is getting pretty antsy at the fact that we're doing a thing. It's a no-dose day. It's the day before the last dose day. I'm having mixed feelings about this. I'm happy and excited that things are coming to a close and I'll be able to compile everything together and learn more of what I've already learned. At the same time, I'm kind of upset that the fact it's almost over. I'm really pleased with the results of this whole entire experience. I don't know how to take it. I don't know what to do afterwards, but I think it's a matter of integrating everything I've learned so far, taking all the lessons that I've learned over these 30 days and putting them into one big lesson and taking all that and absorbing it and working with it and making it part of my reality. I'm not quite entirely sure as to what lessons I have learned quite yet. I know there's a lesson of it's not what happens, it's what you do with what happens. I know there's a lot of lessons of taking it slow and easy, of focusing on my highest excitement and that kind of stuff. It hasn't really set in yet, I don't think. And so today might be a bit of that, beginning to compile all the lessons I've learned and to see how they work with my outlook on life and see what kind of impact they've had on me that way. It's going to take some time to go through all the videos and compile all the lessons and everything. I am going to make another video at the end of all this just to show all the lessons I came up with throughout this entire 30 days and be able to share them with everybody who's watched so far and who may watch in the future. I think it's a really good idea to compile all that stuff together so that everybody can have a really concise, condensed version of the entire 30-day experience. And that way everybody doesn't, if they don't want to watch the whole entire thing, they can watch just that one video and get all the messages that they ever needed to from that one video. We'll see how it goes, but anyway, I gotta get outside. My four-legged friend wants to do a thing, so I know I said that word, I'm sorry. We better go. See you soon. Well, here we are at the end of day 27, and I really don't know what to talk about. I've tried to record this now for the past 5 minutes. I've always come up against stumbling blocks on what I want to say, but today was a day of just doing my own thing, following my own excitement, and I did things I wanted to do. I took the dog for a walk, and I enjoyed some cannabis while doing so. I did a bit of editing and stuff today as well. I watched a bunch of YouTube. Today was a day of doing the things I wanted to do, and it was a lot of fun. Following my own guide, in a sense, following my own path. Doing the things I wanted to do was a lot of fun, and I should probably do that more often. I think that's the lesson I've taken away from the day, honestly. I'm really at a loss what to talk about because I really didn't do anything mushroom related, if that makes any sense. I didn't spend the day doing anything or thinking about anything based on my microdosing experience. I just did what I wanted to do, and that's the way things are. That's the way things should be, is doing the things that make you the most excited to do. I got to thinking about the last couple days coming up here. As you can see on the calendar, we have the 28th tomorrow, which is a dose day. And then we have 2 other days here, the 29th and the 30th, the last 2 days of no dose. I'm unsure how I feel about this at this point. I really enjoy the experience I'm having. I really enjoy the help and the guidance that I'm getting from the mushroom. I'm a bit upset about the fact that it's almost over. I kind of want to continue it. I just don't have the means to do so right now. This gives me a good time to take a break from it, to step back and look at all the lessons that were brought up and begin to integrate those into my life to make my life better. I think there is a necessity for a time to stop, but I don't want it to stop because it's been so good so far. I'm just rambling now because I really don't know what to say about this video. I'm at a loss for words because I didn't really do anything spectacular. Well, I can't say I didn't do anything spectacular. I did what I wanted to do today. And I followed my own compass, my own thoughts, and I did the things that I felt that were right for me at the time, and I had a blast. It was a great day today. I'm so excited about how this day turned out, honestly. I'm very excited and grateful for having this experience, this chance to take part in some microdosing to benefit my life, and it has done nothing but that. So despite all the times that I felt that things were getting negative, where I was feeling more anxious and worried and stressed about my past and so on. Despite all of those things, this was still a great day, and I'm very grateful for the experience that I've had today. As always, I do have to say I do not endorse or condone the use of any substance. I am giving these videos out as a source of education and information only. Anyone who acts upon the information that I've given here and does their own thing is doing so in their own volition, and I am not responsible for anything that ever happens to anyone who uses this information to do their own thing. Talk to your doctor if you think this is right for you. Anyway, I can't seem to get words out tonight, so I'm going to stop talking now. thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, of course, there's always a thumbs up, and there's always subscribe as well. And that way the video gets pushed out to other people so they can see it, but also you get to follow along and keep up to date with all the new stuff coming as well. I'm gonna go shut up and rot my brain in front of YouTube. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate you all. Ciao for now.